Hi guys, Ancient Warrior here. Welcome back to Prepping USA. If you're watching this, you're probably sitting back asking yourself, what do I need? See, the government's they're being kind of slow on this issue of the coronavirus. In my last video, we discussed the stuff I believe you need to have in your home at all times to fight the flu or the coronavirus. Today we're going to talk about how much water do you actually need. Now, if you're healthy, about a gallon a day. Now, young children, the elderly, get nowhere near a gallon a day of water in them. That's the reason you see so many elderly who seem like they're disoriented, is because they're dehydrated to a degree, and if there's nobody watching over them, they will slip into a coma. And then, if it's not caught quick enough, there's a funeral. Guys and gals, I believe you need a gallon of water a day. You need to go through a gallon of water a day. Now, let's talk about coffee and tea. Doesn't count. I don't care what you're being told. Coffee and tea does not count. Neither does soda pops. Reason it doesn't count is because the soda pops, the coffee, the tea, even if they're decaffeinated, have some caffeine in them. And guess what caffeine does? It dehydrates. You need to be drinking a sport drink. You know, I advocate Gatorade. You need to drink straight water. You can get these things like I drink, the sparkling ice. And I get the one that has ginger and lime in it. It's got enough ginger in it, calms your stomach, makes you feel good. But it also hydrates you a little bit. Folks, I can't tell you hard enough or long enough what we need to be doing. Some of you are going to catch the coronavirus or the flu. Now, if you have the stuff that I've been suggesting to keep around the house, you know, the Dayquil, the NyQuil, the Theraflu, Pedialyte, Gatorade, you know, stuff like that, you should be able to weather it pretty good. As long as you're pretty healthy. Now, if you have health concerns, get to the hospital. Let them deal with it. We just want to make sure you do what you need to get done so that we're talking to you next week at this time, or a year from now, or 10 years. So with that being said, clean potable water, at least a gallon. And let's talk about what comes out of that tap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I run with a couple of people in my area who work for the water department. She's a scientist. She ran a breakdown of what was in the local water here in the Amarillo area. Oh my goodness, what she told me she found. Found traces of prescription meds. They found THC. They found pesticides. Now, folks, these are not the things that they screen out when you're getting your water cleaned. You know, they do the crazy little viruses and the bacterias, treat it with chlorine, and then you drink it. They may add fluoride or something to it. She looked at me and told me that they found in one of their tests high doses of estrogen. I quit drinking tap water a long time ago, and now I know why. Folks, if you don't have a water filter in your home, you know, get you a little Brita water filter. At least it's better than nothing. And before you drink a glass of water, you put it through that Brita filter. My Patriot Supply has a water filter pitcher that's even better than Brita. And it's not much more expensive either. Keep a water filter. I've got 3 different styles. I've got, for Mother and I both, each have a life straw, a couple of life straws. We each have a Sawyer Mini, which is similar to the life straw. We have Alexa Pure sport bottles that have filters built into them. Then I have an Alexa Pro water pitcher. And to top that off, I also have a Big Berkey Imperial that I've had for many years, and with the black filters in them. Now, what I want to point out to all of you is, yes, I've got this equipment, but I've been prepping for over 40 years. Now would be a good time to get those little water filters. Those little Alexa Pure sport bottles like I got were like $18 a piece. That'd be $80 for a family of 4. Guys, you buy health insurance, you buy car insurance, you buy house insurance. Why don't you buy water insurance and buy you a couple of those little filters? Make damn sure that they can do. And there are some companies out there that say they've got water filters that will filter radiation out. I don't know if that's true or not. I bought the potassium iodate pills, and that's how we're going to fight it if we get hit with nuke, but I'm not expecting it. So folks, with that being said, get a water filter of some kind to protect your family. That's the cheapest insurance you're ever going to have. Even if you don't need it, it's a peace of mind knowing that you can take dirty water and turn it into potable drinking water. Run down to Walmart and get the little water purification tabs for about $7 or $8 a bottle. Get 5 or 6 bottles. Store them back. Keep bleach. Keep a bottle of unscented bleach. In my case, I don't like, the bleach tends to die after it's got a life expectancy and it's printed on the bottle. So I went with Pool Shock. Or chlorine Pool Shock. And believe me, I can mix it, break it down, and I'll have some of the cleanest water in the area. With that being said, be blessed and have a great day. And remember, it's better to have and not need than need and not have.